Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future. You or someone around you can take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read, okay? All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. Sure you give me a like or a thumbs up. And if not, you want to stay in the bushes, guess what? All her work on the channel, you can still stay. It's all right, bye-bye. All right, I hope you all are doing wonderful, fine, and dandy, okay? Tell a family, friend, or foe you know to come on and by and subscribe to the channel so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There is enough space in this place for everyone to be notified, okay? All are welcome on this channel. All contributions are highly appreciated. Okay. All right. That one to come out. Flipped over.
1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second, please. Confirmation for the 1 second.
First card we have here, collective, is the Nine of Swords. Maybe you are pleading. Maybe you are doing a lot of praying. Maybe there's something you're trying to attract to you. You could be in heavy prayer. Maybe you've tried to manifest something and it has not arrived yet. And maybe you feel like your prayers, your prayers aren't being heard. Spirit is saying that they are fully present and aware of your requests and for you to remain patient, okay? This could be something involving maybe a housing situation. Maybe you are living with someone. Maybe they are disrespecting you. Maybe there's a lot of disagreements between you and whomever you are living with, whether this is a friend, a family member, okay? Or this could also be a spouse, okay? Maybe you're on the brink of getting a divorce. Maybe your spouse does a lot of verbal abuse, okay? He tries to ridicule you, speak down to you. Maybe I'm even picking up somebody being body shamed by their spouse as well. And so you've been working on trying to relocate, trying to gather your money as well. So far, you have not been successful with finding somewhere for you to move. You could have a child or you may not have children, okay? But someone is in a living situation and there's a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of disagreements and arguing. And so the discussion has already been made that you are planning on moving. They are also aware, Spirit is saying that you are saving and that you are looking, but you have not found a place that I guess that is either willing to rent to you or maybe you don't qualify, but either way, this person is trying to give you a hard time. You know, they are allowing you to stay here with them until you find something, but they're giving you a hard time. Every day there's an argument or disagreement or something every day. And you have been crying and pleading, but Spirit is saying help is on the way. You have waited long enough. It is time for you to relocate and you are trying. Okay, confirmation. So help is on the way for you. And so you may not see your way through now. And I'm picking up on a lot of heavy emotions. Someone actually losing sleep, not eating, like not having an appetite to eat because you don't appreciate how you're being treated. You're being disrespected. You could have a small child. I'm picking up on someone with one child, or maybe you have two. Okay, but you're ready to leave. Maybe you've begged this person to not do this in front of the child, but they disregard it. But out of all the sadness and the darkness that you are feeling right now, you may be feeling a lot of pain. And I'm also seeing someone whose eyes are like red from crying so much and swollen. Okay, hang in there, darling, whoever you are. But I see this white bird here. See, there's more black than there is white. But Spirit is saying, even though it may be a heavy situation for you right now, you can't see yourself coming out of it. Like the answer is not in front of you. Spirit is saying you are not forgotten and nothing is going unnoticed, not even the way this person is choosing to treat you at this time, okay? And so just because you don't see it, help is on the way. Someone may offer you to go live in a shelter temporarily, and Spirit is saying for you not to turn it down. to take it, because living in this house until you find somewhere to go, it is creating stagnation energetically for you. Okay, so once again, Spirit is saying someone's going to mention something about a shelter. Either they're going to offer it to you or they're going to mention it. If someone gives you information about a shelter, Spirit is saying take the number, look into it, and if you have to stay there temporarily, for you to do so. And then also, Spirit is saying that this shelter may also help you and place you in housing, help you financially and place you in housing. Okay, so continue saving your money, male or female, because this can also be a male figure. Men undergo abuse and mistreatment as well. People get in different situations, but this could also be a male figure. Spirit is saying continue to save your money, continue looking, but someone is going to say something about a shelter. Get that information, inquire about it, and if they're willing to take you, go for it. Something about this shelter, once again, they're going to assist you, or they're going to lead you, put you into a house or give you some kind of placement into an apartment, okay? And so that means the money will be provided. And I'm also seeing furniture, someone being given housing placement as well as furniture. And you're going to be so glad that you hung in there and you stuck it out, because staying in this household here is something about the energy. As you see on this card, there's more of these black birds than it is the white birds. Okay. And I'm just speaking metaphorically. Birds are not evil and crows are not evil either. Okay. It seems like there's more heaviness and darkness energy around you, period. Even when you are versus the light, even when you are maybe making business phone calls, you could be waking up on a daily, you get up, you get your kid off to school, and you're like, okay, let me look into these places. And your energy, you feel drained. You feel like you don't want to be bothered. You don't have as much motivation to do what needs to be done. And Spirit is saying there's something energetically in the home or apartment, wherever you're living with this person who is disrespecting you, that is pulling on your aura. And so there's nothing for you to panic or fear about. But if you get an opportunity to go to some shelter, look into it and do it. If you get an opportunity where someone says, hey, I'll rent you a room, or you can come with me, Spirit is saying take that opportunity. If it's living with someone else, it's only temporary, Spirit is saying, because you're very determined to get your own, and you're going to have that, okay? A lot of times when we are in dark situations and we feel, because repeatedly we hear no or we are declined for something, we think that it's not the right timing, it's not going to happen. Actually, you're being rejected for your protection and for redirection, so you can be directed to the right housing place for you and your child, or if you don't have a child, so you can be directed to the right place that is fitting for you. And so different things have to be constantly moved around like chess pieces, spiritually speaking, in spaces and places that the human eye cannot understand or have been privy to, so that you'll have access, so that you'll receive your prayer, so that you'll receive this blessing, so that you'll receive what you're looking for. And so you may be looking because this person is putting pressure on you, and they're deliberately making you uncomfortable. And so all this is, everyone is being watched and accounted for, and Spirit is saying nothing has gone unnoticed. Okay. And so there's information coming in with the Knight of Swords. There's information coming in fast for you. This could be through a total stranger. This could be through word of mouth. This could be an ad that you see somewhere. Maybe you're out handling your business and you see an ad of someone renting a room or someone looking for a roommate. Okay. But you're going to run across someone that's either going to either let you move in with them temporarily. Spirit is saying it's only temporary. They know you want your own place. They know. They know. But it's something about you need to get away from where you at, so that you can rest with the Four of Swords, so that you can relax, and so that you can have some form of peace. It's like you're walking on eggshells. You never know when this person is going to blow your top, okay? When they, blow their top, okay? They're always angry. It's something every day, okay? The next card we have here is the Six of Cups. You could have known this person for a very long time, okay? Maybe you've known this person since you were a small child. Maybe you grew up with this person. As time moved forward, you began dating this person. You started a relationship. I'm picking up you have a child with this person, possibly, or you may not. But you have known this person for a long time since you were a small child, okay? You have outgrown this person, and it's just time for you to move on. And Spirit is saying you are lovable and you are loved. It's time for you to move on so you can be loved by the right person. Okay? Because there is new energy that is crossing your path, and it is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who builds for the long haul. This is not a wham bam, a temporary type of person. This energy here, male or female, this could also be a female because there could be a male figure watching who's being mistreated, okay, as well. But this is someone who builds and create things to last for the long haul, for a long time, generational wealth, things they can pass on, things they can build, okay? All right. So, yes, there's new energy crossing your path. This person could be an entrepreneur. This person's energy is much different from the current energy of the person whom you are with right now. Okay, so possibly Spirit is saying you will meet this new person once you're out of this home. Okay, so remain optimistic because help is on the way for you. Whoever you are watching this, help is on the way, and they're telling me to say it again. There's information that is going to come to you about a shelter where you can go. Spirit is saying it's only temporary. If not a shelter, someone may offer to rent you a room or let you move in with them temporary until you find a place. They're saying keep saving your money, keep looking, but take the offer so that you can get out of this person's home and stop being abused by this person. I'm picking up a lot of verbal abuse that gets very loud and nasty, very nasty, and especially if you have a child that's around this and watching this. So you want to save yourself and save the child. You don't want this situation to get so heated, one of these arguments, and it leads to something that you can't take back. Okay? So Spirit is saying take that option when that offer comes because it's coming. When that offer comes, Spirit is saying take it. Okay? So that you can get this rest with this Four of Swords here. So you can rest and relax. You haven't done this in a while, whomever you are. You haven't really rested. And when I say rest, I'm talking about rest and get some sleep. And when you wake up, you feel refreshed, you feel rejuvenated, and you're ready to take on the day. That kind of rest. When you sleep all the way through the night. Okay? This person could have an energetic, attachment to them because there's something in their home space that is pulling on your energy and making you feel less motivated or inspired, about you finding a place for you and your child or for yourself. But you will be celebrating. And when this news come in and you leave, you're going to be so happy. You will be celebrating. You will get back to your natural self. You will regain your happiness, your stability. You haven't smiled in a while, whoever you are. You have not smiled in a while. And it's from this verbal treatment that you have been experiencing. You've been waiting a long time. You've endured a lot from this person. You've tolerated them a lot. But a change is coming. And do not let this person know where you are moving to. They don't want you there. It's over with between you and them. Get your things. Do not return for any reason. Whatever you leave behind, I'm going to tell you like I took. Whatever you leave behind, leave it there. It is replaceable. What's not replaceable is your life. That type ish. The next card we have here is the Nine of Cups. And so you will be separating and you will be finding the home that you desire, but it's going to take a process. And it's going to take for you to trust and be patient. But Spirit wants you out of their house. Things are being moved around. Your ancestors are moving things around. Someone's going to open their heart and allow you to stay with them temporarily until you find a place. Whether you're single or you are a single parent with a child. You may have two children, but someone's going to offer you a place, and that's going to help you in a big way. or either that shelter information is going to come up and they're going to place you in some housing. The Spirit wants you to keep saving your money. No matter where you go, Spirit is saying keep saving your money. Save all you can. Dot your I's, cross your T's. You don't know what kind of blessing that you may run into. It may turn out better than you imagine, collective. You may say, oh, I just want just a little 1 or 2 bedroom apartment and end up with a whole house. Someone may offer you something just because they want a tenant, you know. You never know. Something about just keep saving. There's a blessing coming out of this. There's some good luck and prosperity. There's some light coming out of this dark situation. You can always see the light in dark situations. There's some light coming out of this situation. You're going to be very happy. Not because it sounds good. That's the message. They're not telling me what it is. It's a surprise. Something to put you in tears, happy tears. But you have to be willing to leave. When you get that offer, you better go. Somebody say, you come stay with me, you better take it. Because that's it right there. Getting you away from this person, male or female, is step 1. That is step 1. That's the intro. Okay? That is step 1 with the 7 of Pentacles. Of you planting seeds. Of you starting a new life. Rebuilding your confidence, your faith, your strength. Working on healing. Step 1 is getting away from this person. Soon as that opportunity comes, take it. We have the High Priestess. The Spirit is saying, pay attention to your intuition and signs and synchronicities around you. Do not disregard anything. Oh, that's nothing. No, that's something. That's it. That's the answer. Go for it. Okay? During your healing process, you'll become more wiser, more intrigued to learn and grow spiritually. As I hold the King of Swords here and I look at the owl, and the owls can see in the dark. They're very unique creatures. They're very smart. They can see in the dark. They're very wise. And when they swoop up and when they fly, you could, it's like they're silent. You could barely hear them. And you will gain a lot of knowledge from this experience. It's going to make you very wiser and smarter moving forward. You will be dating again. You will have new love entering your life, but you will be mindful with this King of Swords energy, okay? Very spiritually tuned in. You could have air placement in your chart, sun, moon, or rise, or anywhere in your birth chart. But you will not forget, okay? You will not forget what you have been through. You see the birds here and the birds there. You will transmute and use that energy and harness it and turn your pain into pleasure. You will turn your salt into sugar. You will find a way to transmute that energy and make it something great so that you can sit on your throne. You will become more spiritually inclined and in tune. I see someone becoming more spiritual, relying more on the spiritual than the physical things around them in life. Increasing your ability, your tenacity, your strength. And I hear somebody saying, never again will you allow someone to treat you that way. And so put that where it resonates. You may have undergone lots of, harsh, cruel treatment from this person that you've never ever shared with anyone, that you never spoke about. People may know a little bit, but they don't know the full truth. And Spirit is saying for you just to prepare to leave all this behind and do the healing work necessary. You don't have to talk about it unless you're going to capitalize off of this and put it in the book. That's the message. And the final card we have here is the 10 of Pentacles. And so it's all about you having a family, so that you can share that love. You are someone you're desiring to have a family of your own, but a loving family. Maybe you were building that with this person, or maybe this is something that you wanted. but you never quite got to it. But you thought this person was the one because you've known this person. Once again, I'm picking up, you've known this person for many years, maybe since you were a child, if not since you were a child, maybe for at least 15 years. And that's a pretty long time to know somebody. And you gave them the benefit of the doubt. You thought it would go that far, but this person turned out to be, someone else that is not for your highest good. So Spirit wants you to move forward, take the steps that is necessary, but an opportunity will be presented for you to remove yourself from the residence, from this person's home. Because I hear someone saying, it's my house, it's my house. Yeah, yeah. So this concludes the reading. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.